So that we bring sons and daughters to the world. Hello again. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Have you considered the pros and cons? At the beginning of known history, humans lived in small communities in caves. They lived in a matriarchal clan. The woman was the one who claimed the reins of the community. It was not known what was the role of man at the time of fertilizing the woman. No matter, like the father, inbreeding was practiced. The births, in the beginning, should have been scarce, for several reasons. Over time, the amenities and living conditions of the people were improved. The role of man in mating was already known. Profits soared. They were easy-to-see families, with more than 10 kids on average. The patriarchal age began. The civilizations were advancing in forced marches. It required cheap labor. And we reached the present day, with a world population of 7,000 billion on Earth. And forecasts are not good in the future. And the people continue to bring children, as if it were an obligation that we have. The peoples of the third world take the palm. Then, what is the problem of people being unaware of what it means to bring sons and daughters into the world? Why not we educate in what is the role of sons and daughters? We know the future that we are going to leave. Is it worth it bringing sons and daughters? Let's speculate. Since we are children, we are taught some doctrines, among them to follow the roulette of life, to be born, to grow, to marry, to have children and in the end to die. The majority follows this doctrine and fulfills its stage of life, leaving offspring. Others, after spent stages for various reasons, where life is a pleasure, realize that supposed to have sons and daughters, or a pet animal, with time, no longer starts to pen. Suppose a lot of sacrifice, time to dedicate, bad moments, etc. And this can cause in the people several types of psychological diseases like moral. Apart from this, humans, we are numbers, slaves, labor, etc., that when we spoil, we are replaced by another, and also quiet. And if we see on the one hand, where technology is advancing, we are already in the robotic era. This means more human unemployment. And what we see today is that there is not and will not be work in the future for all this humanity. And in the same way, there will be no food or resources for all. Then, what is the role of humanity in the future? Conclusion. For starters, the situation is not good at all. On the one hand, we are plenty of people in this world, although there is plenty of land and resources. To those who govern the world are not interested in arranging the situation, so that we can all live better. To them, the only thing that interests them is to have spare slaves and continue to enslave humans. And on the other hand, if we are robotizing what surrounds us, as examples, nowadays the automotive multinationals have the majority of their robotized plants, where the machines do the work, supplying several human operators in that same post. The highways, if you realize, tolls are becoming more robotized. Not seen almost operarios in the checkpoints. And along etc. The said to reflect everyone, make the best decision, see